Okay, I don't know what happened. I know what happened. Okay. Um, I know what happened. I tried to get the live stream going, and then it didn't. It didn't want to click on. Um, but I am. Got to turn this air heater off. I turned the heat on. It was freezing this morning. Well, I got down to 32 degrees, and they keep moving my RC cart back here. I don't know why they have to do this. Now, we got some good news and bad news. The good news is so here's the good news. Okay, so the good news is I took less aspirin this weekend than I have in the past. Okay, for the pain. I've taken less aspirin every day. This weekend, I took 2 on Saturday, and then 2 on Sunday, or 3 on Sunday, and then some last night. I took 2 last night, and I had some problem with my legs, but I felt good this morning. My knee doesn't hurt. I can bend it like this goodly. I'm feeling. You know, it's funny. I don't think I should have gone camping with Adam 3 weeks ago. I think that was a mistake. Okay. Now it was fun, but I just don't think you should go camping. At 32 degrees at my age. I mean, it just didn't seem right. Okay. And your color looks good. Oh, thank you. I thank you. Everybody's a doctor. Okay. I love the medical all the medical comments about and that um, it's all my fault. Um, uh, it's not Adam's fault. It's Adam's fault. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait a little bit till everybody gets on because I want to talk about something to everybody that's watching the live stream. But I'm gonna wait a little bit until we get more people on the channel because oh my gosh, I'm looking at a video here. The IAPA Show 2019 picture dump. This is the IAPA show that I went to in 2019. What happened to all those videos? That was before that was just when we were getting started, 2019. Oh my gosh. 2019, top toys of 2019. Oh my God. Oh my God. Man. All the Brian's bargains. We got 30 Brian's bargains. You want a great deal, you want to go to Brian's Bargains. That's where the deals are, Brian's Bargain. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. He's him going out west, sure. Hola. Hola.
Hello, this is Brian.
Let me check. Yes, it's Brian.
Hello, this is Aubrey from Zachary Friend's office.
Yes.
I'm just giving a call reminder for your appointment with him tomorrow at 2:10.
Yes, 2:10. Tell him I'm about 60% feel better. I had less pain this weekend. I took less aspirin, so things I think are going in the positive direction.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow though at 2:10, okay?
Of course.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, so unfortunately I'm not going to be able to go to the Cleveland show this weekend. I had a prior commitment that I just found out about this morning. And so I was able to get out of my weekend with Adam. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not going with Adam. Oh my gosh. I am so happy. Oh, thank you, Lord. Don't worry. I'll be there. Let's see. Are all the pizza vans sold out? Yes. Hello there.
You better be going.
I can't. I got this thing going on. It's just one of those things that, it creeped up on me, and my wife told me about it yesterday, and I said this isn't going to go Monday very well. So I'm sorry, Adam. You're going to have to survive by now. If you want to come by this week and grab some stuff and just put it on a couple of the tables and represent me, that'd be great. Okay.
Well, I can do that if you need me to. Well, you're letting a lot of people down.
Well, you were supposed to be there. You're supposed to be here on Saturday to fill up your pickup truck, but obviously,
I asked you and you said no.
No, I know I did. I said last week. I said go watch the live stream on Wednesday or Thursday because I said exactly that. I said Adam's supposed to be here to help load up his truck on Saturday.
You said no.
Unbelievable.
We're not
unbelievable. See, this is what I have to deal with Adam. You know, he commits one thing and then he sticks me the next. So
I'm gonna be there at 3:00 on Friday.
Yes. Yeah, right.
I'm serious. I'm leaving early.
You are, huh? Yeah. Did you ask your boss about going to Alaska?
Yes.
And what did he say?
Sorry.
Yeah, you did. You're a liar.
No, I'm dead serious.
No, you're a liar.
No,
you're a liar. And if you want to do a great live stream, you get your boss to call me, and we do a live stream over the phone. But I know you won't do that because you don't, Adam, you lack a lot of self-confidence, okay? And that is the problem that I see most strikingly, okay? Unbelievable.
At least I got my height going for me.
You don't have any height, okay? You don't have any height. That's your problem. You're short. You're just like Snuggles. You both are midgets.
Well, he's a little person. I'm normal.
Oh, no, you're a little person, too. You're the same height then. How could you even say that? You're the same height. Yeehaw, cowboy. Oh, my gosh. All right, I got to get back to my life.
Are you going down there Friday, or are you gonna come Thursday night?
No, why would I come now another day? No, I'm not. Yes, I'm coming tonight. Actually, I'm coming tonight. I'm just going to stay there for 4 days.
Yeah, whatever.
Unbelievable.
Fine.
All right, so I'm waiting till I hit 50 people, and then I want to talk about what I want to talk about this morning. I'm waiting till I hit 50 people, and I finally realized why this show is getting so popular. Not that I'm funny or that I'm, a comedian or anything like that. People, I found this out yesterday. We were having Pastor Mike was having Sunday school lessons, and we were talking about how that we watch TV. We watch so much television, and in a sense that could be your god, in a sense that could be your idol. Okay. And it's no different than the Corinthians 2,000 years ago. They had their gods and idols. There were so many idols and gods back then. We're no different. We have our same gods and idols. Okay. Now, the thing about this, which is different than any other object that was made 2,000 years, this is something you can actually play with. Okay. This is something you can actually have entertainment with. Okay. That is not, it's not destructive. Okay. Having a slot car, let me make this very clear. Having a slot car collection, okay, and is not is not destructive. Okay. Now, anything is destructive if you're obsessed with it and you spend every dime you have on that item. Okay. But if you collect these things and you like to race them, and maybe you like to buy and trade, there's nothing wrong with that. And that's one of the neatest things about your collection that you might get into. Okay. Is that the hobby in itself is the fun, and then so we were talking about how that, back then the entertainment, and then television, how there's really nothing on television that's it's just it's so bleak and so politically correct, and it's always pushing an agenda that it's just nothing is fun anymore on television. Okay. There's not a single television show on television that's fun, that doesn't have some, agenda tied to it. You can unlock it. I'll do that if you want. Sure. I guess you're all by yourself. There's some stuff there that's been pulled. If you give me a stack of slot cars, once you do, I can pull a bunch of those for you. We'll just work together. I don't like working together with him. Mac Henry is kind of like oil, and I'm kind of water. We don't mix together. You can shake it, but it's not going to ever mix together. Okay. All right. So, anyways, I want to explain. Once we hit 50, well, we're at 40 people, so I'm going to explain what I wanted to talk about today. So, I had a realization yesterday, or was it Saturday? I think it was Saturday. That we are, and so I on yesterday I was talking about that I do this live stream, and I have all these middle-aged men that like to watch this show. I mean, I just sit here and talk. That's and a lot of you guys have a connection with me and my family and Ryan and Daniel and Cameron and Macy. You're part of the family in a sense. And being part of the family is whatever you buy from our website, okay, it helps us. Okay. You know, everything that's made in this website or that's sold on this website is really it's helping Ryan in the mattress store, getting employees for him. It's getting helping Daniel with the house that we're trying to build for them. See, my life is this life here, okay? And you know, I was sitting in my where was I? I was sitting at the house, I think, and I was playing with my grandson, and I said to myself, I had my grandson in my lap, and I just was, this is what it's all about. This is what it's all about, okay? And you guys are going to grow up, okay? As you watch this live stream, as you see us do things, you're going to grow up with Larry and Samuel. You're going to grow up with them. They're gonna grow up with you, okay? That's part of this show. It's a family show. You're gonna see them grow up. You're gonna see them coming here in the store, and they're gonna be like David's age, and you're gonna watch them go from toddlers like 2 years old right now. You're gonna follow them in their life, okay? You know, because we're a family store. You know, we are. You know, somebody was talking about this. You know, we are generational wealth. Okay, that the wealth is staying in the family. And I was watching a video yesterday about how the rich or the wealthy normally will they'll normally buy their parents' house and then kind of just lease it to them or rent it at a cheap price because you know it's and that's how it used to be a long time ago in the 1920s and 30s. You know, you don't ever send, and this is what the guy said, don't ever send, and this was the worst thing we ever did with Mom and Mac, is we sent them to a nursing home. The worst thing you could do to your parents is send them to a nursing home. The worst thing. I do not want to be in a nursing home, okay? I'm sorry, I would rather die than go to a nursing home. Okay? They are absolutely death sentences. And Mac literally, Mom just could not she was there not even a year, and she finally said, you know what? I can't do it. And you know what it was? Is she wanted to be in control. I understand her. You know, that's the way she was. She couldn't do anything. She just would sit in that chair all day long. All day long, she would sit in that chair. Oh, that's a fun time. Oh, that's a really great life, is to sit in a chair all the time. See, we should have kept that house for him. We should have kept the house for him. That house should have been, until they died, that house should have housed them until they died. Okay? Till they died. And this video I was watching about, you know, that it's the wealthy that don't send their parents to the nursing home. And you see it all the time. You see it all the time. These families, they want to get their parents into a nursing home so they can have their lives. Okay. Well, you know what? Your life is not yours. Okay. Number one. And my life, you know, I'm 66 years old. So this is my I don't know if you want to call it the twilight years or not. Maybe it is the twilight years. This is going to be the funnest time of my life, really, between now and 90. Okay. Now what's his name said that I don't know if it was Anthony or somebody else said that, you know, I'm not going to make it to 80. Okay. So because I had all those my leg problem last 2 weeks. And so, you know, between now and 90, okay, so I'm 66 years old. So 76, 10 years. So the next 10 years, I'll be 76 years old and 77. I'll be 77 10 years from now. Now, here's what's really cool. All my grandkids, okay, will be that are born now, or that will be anywhere between, they're going to be, all the grandkids are going to, in 10 years are going to be, and then my son, so David in 10 years is going to be 22 years old. Think about that. 10 years, he's being 22 years old. Frankie's going to be 25. Okay. Let that think in. And then I found out from Kathleen last night, he's probably never going to drive because he can't read right now. He's got to learn to read. And then all my grandkids are going to be in their 20s. Think about that. All my grandkids, most of them are going to be in their 20s. Anywhere from, the ages are going to be, the twins are going to be 12 years old in 10 years. Mackie will be 15. See, this is how time goes. This is how I've told people my life cycle, and how our lives are in groups of 10. Okay. And I told, matter of fact, Sunday school, I was doing Sunday school with the kids a couple of weeks ago, and I was telling them about how life is, and that the first 10 years is basically, you don't know you exist. You're having fun. You're living, you're doing this. And then all of a sudden from 10 to 20, it's your learning, it's your discovering of who you are, and what are you going to do. And you're exploring, and you're building, and you're creating. And then from 20 to 30, depends on if you get married and everything, you're having a family, or you're educating a different education. Now, Ryan went into the military, and right after high school, and then he married Mandy, and then so he was in the Navy. I think what, 6 years. Anyways, no, he was overseas from he got, and then he had to come home because Kimmy died, and but now that sometimes can go back 10 years, and your life doesn't start until 30. And so then you could say from 20 to 30 or 40 is your living years. You're building a family and all that. And now with me, it hasn't ended. I still have 2 kids at home. Okay. And that's not going to end until I'm 72. Okay. With David. And but what I'm getting at is that this show, ProTinkerToys.com and ProTinker, we're a family show. We're a family store. When you buy from me, you're supporting my family. You're supporting Daniel. You're supporting Ryan. You're supporting Nate and Mac Henry and Sarah. Whoever else starts working, you're supporting us, okay? Because we're just a small mom and pop store. We're not a Walmart or an Amazon, and so every time you buy from us, every time you make that conscious decision to buy something from my toy store, you are supporting my family. You're supporting our family to continue this whole operation, and by doing that. And that's why this video, I was talking to, I don't know, Bill, who was I talking to about the internet, and how that the internet is the direct connection to the consumer. And that direct to the consumer is what makes that connection from a consumer to a retailer, and that we have a bond, okay? That we have that physical bond. Now, I had that when I had Young's Newsstand. I had that very strongly because, all the kids that used to come in the newsstand, their parents were very, very comfortable with their kids coming to my newsstand because, number one, they knew it was a safe and honest place to go. They knew that it was a safe place to come to Young's Newsstand. And on Saturday, that's all they would do is spend their entire day at Young's Newsstand. I had positive, with Games Workshop, with Magic the Gathering, and other games. It was a game store that people loved to come to. Okay. And I remember this one mother, and I had this one kid that was always coming to the store. Oh gosh, his name is on the tip of my tongue, and I can't think of his name right now. Oh my God. Anyways, he would always come in on Wednesday, on comic book day, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and always spend, $80, $90. Okay. Always spend $80, $90. Okay. And one day, his mom came into the store one day, and I said to her, I said, listen, I can't remember if it's more or I don't know what her. His name is on the tip of my tongue. Anyways, let's just say his name was the kid's name was Thomas. Let's say it's Thomas. And I said to her, I said, Mrs. Moore. I thought the last name was Moore. Maybe it's not Moore. His name will come to me as I'm talking about this. And I said to her, I said, your son, every Wednesday or Thursday, he comes into the store with like $50, $60. Now, this is 1990 money, okay? $50, $60, 1990 money. And she goes, oh my gosh, are you kidding? I said, no, I'm not. And I don't want to get him in trouble. And that's a nice chunk of sales and everything. She goes, you know what, Brian, I thank you so much for bringing this up, because every Wednesday, it seemed like I was losing money out of my drawer. Okay. And I just couldn't figure out where all this money went. Okay. And I said, well, I just want you to know that he would always come in here on Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, and he would have all this new cash. And it just didn't seem right to me. And well, it ended up he was taking his mother's money. And he was pinching the pipe, you could say. And so I thought it was Moore, Steve Moore. No. Anyways, he was caught. His mom, he was grounded from Young's Newsstand for a couple of months. He finally came back, but he didn't have the money that he used to have. And but that's the type of store that I had. I had a store that parents would love their kids to go to, because they knew it was safe. That's really what it was about. They knew it was safe. They knew it was a safe place for their kids to come, and they would spend the whole day Saturday there, because Saturday was our game day. It was our fun day. It was just a great day to come to Young's Newsstand was Saturday. And especially when Magic the Gathering got started in 94 and 95, that's when it really started to explode in the gaming industry and the gaming product. Now, the comic book industry, that kind of imploded in 96, because a couple comic book distributors decided to want to become and this happened in New York, which was probably the worst thing to ever happen. I can't remember the name of the company that basically took over DC and literally destroyed Capital City Distributor. It literally destroyed that company. It's sad, because that company they had just built a whole new facility, a brand new computer system. They had just expanded, And then all of a sudden, it's really sad because you think about how this company got started, Capital City Distribution, and then within 2 years they were out of business just because of what they did. They got rid of all the distributors with DC Comics, and then Marvel did the same thing, and it was the worst thing to ever happen to comic books. It literally destroyed comic books. But that's just the way it is. Yes, I am going to have donuts today. It's Monday. And so I wanted to let everybody know that this show, when we go live and all that, and when I show you something, our exclusives, this is our 55 Bel Air Nomad. These are our exclusives. Our new exclusive that comes out probably July is going to be our 55 Bel Air. This is going to be, as soon as we know this is on the water, okay, we will put it on for sale as soon as we know it's on the water. And this is the 55 Bel Air. The hottest car. This is the hottest car that we've ever made, okay? This one right here, the 55 Bel Air. $55 Bel Air. That is it. And so, when you buy from us, you're buying from a family, okay? And we're going to be doing this for 10 years, 20 years from now. So in 20 years from now, I'm going to be 60 or 80s. I'm going to be 86 years old now if I can still do it when I'm 86. I know a lot of you don't think that I'm going to be standing here and, in 20 years from now, and I'll be doing the same thing. And, my hair will be completely white, and, I'll be much older. I finally will have shrunk to about this height. Okay. And, I might not be in the great physical shape that I'm in right now. Okay. I totally understand that. Okay. I totally understand it, but you are going to take the journey with us. Okay. And that is the greatest thing about having this toy store, ProTinkerToys.com, and have the wherewithal to expose it to the world. Because right now I'm live streamed on Facebook and I'm live streamed on YouTube. Now the boys want me to get this laptop to where I can live stream to everybody at the same time. Okay. And we have golf tanker and these are the two hottest vehicles on the planet right now. These are the two hottest, the golf tanker. And I'll tell you, every time I look at the golf tanker, I just look at it and I go, that just is a beautiful looking car. Okay. And this car right here is going to go great with it. It looks wonderful with it. Okay. The golf tanker and the 55 Bel Air. And, it's doing all these exclusives one at a time. Okay. And, having fun at it. We started this in 2019. So I did the IAPA show in 2019. You could see the images on our website. Now, for some reason, they don't want to show up. And because if you go all the way to the bottom on our homepage, you see all the videos. There's so much available on our website. And I just highly recommend you go to our website. If you're looking to buy something for your grandkids or for your father or your mother-in-law or your daughter-in-law, check out the complete line of toys that we have available at ProTinkerToys.com. That's all I'm asking. Just every time you say, you know what, I'm gonna go buy something for my grandkids. Just check our website out first. Let us ship it to you. Okay, and be a part of the Young's Newsstand team. Okay, and that's the key with just like the two Bel Air Heats. We're almost sold out of these. We're finally almost sold out of these. These are the two Bel Air Heats. Demolition Derby action. Demolition Derbies. And they were very popular in the 1950s and 60s and 70s. And it's all about having fun. And we've got some new stuff coming. We have a sale going on with the California Cruising set. That set's on sale right now. 20% off. 20% off on the Cal, and we don't even have any in here. Look at it, they're all gone. No California Cruising in here. Holy moly. Look at that, I don't have any California Cruising sets in here. Unbelievable. I can't even show you one. California Cruising. California Cruising. Unbelievable. Let me go out in the sea container. Let's see if Mac Henry opened the sea container. Did you open the sea containers? I need some California Cruising sets. No, I thought they were in the sea container. Should have some sea containers. We've got the pop guns by Magnum Enterprises. These are pop rockets. Junior range. It's a pop. You pull it and this thing pops up. Isn't that cool? We got a complete restock of Magnum Enterprises. Oh, we got more of the Trailblazers too. We got a complete restock of Trailblazers. I'll put it back here so you guys can see what it looks like. The Trailblazer is a wooden rubber band gun. It's kind of like the gun from the Rifleman, okay? And it's got a loop on it, and it shoots 12 rubber bands. It's one of our newest guns, and we sold out actually, and we just got in more in stock. And it's all made out of wood, and they're all made in Rapid City, South Dakota. High quality wooden rubber band guns. We have the AK-47, the Combat Commando. We've got, and then we have the drone. My favorite drone, which is the Eagle Owl. The Eagle Owl drone. You want to get a fun drone to fly around? Get one of these. Okay, now why is this not, I don't think this thing is charging. Because the battery shows dead already. I don't think this thing is charging the way it should be. I think it's kicking off. Let's see here. All right, let's try this again. Now we do have my favorite one. This is my hovercross. Everybody loves my hovercross. My hovercross. Yeah. Yo.
Hi, Brian.
How we doing?
Good. Ain't heard from you since last year. What's going on?
We're just we're kicking along here. We're moving right along. We're moving along.
Have you still got your retail outlet open?
Yeah, it's not as it's our more online sales is where it's at, and we just have their open. We're open.
Anyhow, so it don't matter.
What?
Since you're working out of the store anyhow, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. So we're open when we're open, and other than that, we're kicking along basically. What are you looking for?
Oh, I just wondered if you had anything you wanted to move.
Yeah, let me talk to Dan. We do have a couple things. Let me talk to Daniel and get back with you tomorrow. Okay.
Yep, I'm around.
All right.
Yep, thanks.
So by appointment only. That's right. 9-0. Mike Fiegel. Those are great sets. They particularly the cars in them are Adam Meat Market on this side. I like the Golf Tinkers the best. Well, oh yeah. Wasn't I flying this? Yeah, I was flying this. Now, what's really neat about this drone? It's just a fun drone. It's the Hovercross. All you have to do is go to ProTinkerToys.com. It's the Hovercross. Really fun drone. And really nice, easy to use, easy to operate. And you'll have a lot of fun with this. The Hovercross. The Hovercross. Great, a lot of fun. Now, is that the right terminology? Do I want to say great, lots of fun? You get your rock solar charger, and you just plug in all your things to charge. Then we have the Thunderjet drone. The Thunderjet drone. This is a super powered. And then we have the Skyline Overlord. Okay, another drone. Now these are drones. These are not airplanes. If you want a great airplane, you can get one of these. A Cub, ready to run. Horizon Club. Now we also have the, and they took all my airplanes. Oh my gosh. They really don't know how to inventory correctly, but that's just my opinion. Now this is a great drone if you want to do good videos with good sound, and you want to have an aerial drone. You want to take pictures of around your house or your property, or you want to just have a nice drone you're not going to lose, you want to get these fold drones. This will hook to your phone. They're $99 and they are awesome. Right here. This is what you want right here. Actually, Bill at IMAX, I told him about these 2 years ago. He finally got these in. Bill at IMAX. Now, if you want the ultimate slot car set, you want to get the Rally 4x4. All the toys that are good to have or that's fit to have, you want to get that at ProTinkerToys.com. Now, if you want a great RC, I wanted to do a sale that if you spend over $200, you're going to get a free IMAX scale crawler. That if you spend over $200, okay, you're going to get one of these free. Now, you're saying, well, how do you do that? Well, it's called a loss leader, okay? And if I sell $200, so if you buy something over $200, okay, from now until Friday, okay, I know Daniel's hearing this and he's probably freaking out right now. I know he is. But he doesn't understand the thing that I know about retail is if you have an item that you got at a good price and you give it away, okay, that is an incentive value for somebody to spend some money, okay, and so I'm doing it. If you spend over $200, okay, the value has to be over $200 before shipping, okay. So it's $200. You're going to get a 124 scale rock free, absolutely free. We're just going to put it into the box. You're just going to get one of these free. Okay? That's if you spend from now until Friday. If you spend over $200, all you do is buy a Big Bear. Big Bear, we got a Big Bear bundle. Boom, you're going to get a free 124 scale rock climber. That's how fast it is. Okay? I bought a bunch of them from Bill at a cheap price. And so what I want to do is try to move some of them. And the way to do it is to offer, if you buy something at a regular price, you're going to get a rock climber free. Okay? See how that works? Daniel goes, well, wait a minute, that's costing us, blah, blah. But Daniel, I understand that, but you have to look at the big picture. It's not just the one item. It's the 100 items that you're selling, okay? And you have to put it under one big bundle, okay? And that's why. Now, Anthony Bateman did something on Friday that, so I told Anthony Bateman that he must not do this anymore, okay? He cannot do a live stream showing his man boobs. He cannot do that anymore, okay? And so I know that I don't have big man boobs, but I know that I shouldn't be doing this all day long. This is something, I don't have the physique, okay, like Arnold Schwarzenegger doesn't have that either. But I just can't do this anymore, okay? I just don't have the body. I love you, Brian. You're the crazy guy. I'm just telling you, Anthony, I just can't watch you in your basement without your shirt on. You have to have, even if you wear a wife beater shirt. I don't care if you wear a wife beater shirt. You can do that. But you have to put something on, Anthony. Hey, I'm going to change my channel. Good. Oh, good. Oh, my gosh. You want me to take it off again? Derek goes, I'm going to change the channel. What a pretty boy. Hey, no. Hey, no. How many want me to take my shirt off again? Okay. That's the question. No, but Anthony Bateman wasn't wearing a t-shirt on his Friday show. And then Adam sent me a thing going, okay, I need to send you this. All right, so Mike made up a new song. Everybody's making me a donut song. So this is the latest donut song rendition, okay? And I want everybody to tell me what you think of it. Ready?
They're all powdered
Donuts
tonight. Frankie did his best. Sweet. It's donut time. It's donut time. With Brian. Donut time. Have a donut. Have a Coke. Yeah, that's how we start the show. Sent Frankie out on a bike real fast. Said, bring him back, don't make it last. Came back light, I said, hold up, wait. He said, they smell too good on the way. Half are gone, but that's just fine. We still go live. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. Have a donut, have a Coke. Laugh it off, it's just a joke. Camera on, chat flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin. Workbench full of TinkerToys. Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady pace. Frankie Nunn did just fine. Fueling up this donut
time. Time with Brian. Coke.
That's the line. That's what he spoke.
So what do you think of that song, guys? Now, Daniel does not like that song, okay? Daniel does not like that song. And then I have this song that Mike did. I don't know if it's still available. No, he took it off. No, why did he take? Okay, now this is another one that he did.
They're all powdered donuts tonight. Frankie did his best.
Oh no, that's the same one. They just here's the other one.
They're all powdered donuts tonight. Frankie did his best. Sweat! It's donut time. It's donut time with Brian. Brian, it's donut time. Have a donut. Have a Coke. Yeah, that's how we start the show. Send Frankie out on a bike real fast. Said bring him back, don't make it last. Came back light, I said, hold up, wait. He said they smell too good on the way. Half are gone, but that's just fine. We still go live. It's donut
time. Donut time. Donut time. Brian. Donut time. Nut. Joke. Off.
It's just a joke. Camera on, chat flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin. Workbench full of TinkerToys. Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady pace. Frankie Nunn did just fine. Fueling up this donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. With Brian. It's donut time. Have a donut. Have a Coke. That's the line. That's what he spoke.
So that's another song. And then he did this one. This was the first one. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Ohio.
It's donut time.
Yeah, too rappy. I didn't like that one. So those are some of the donuts, and then we have Big Ryan. Big Ryan, he did this one. Big Ryan did.
It's gonna time. It's gonna time with Brian, with Brian, with Brian. With Brian, with Brian. And a Coke to wash it down. Holy cow!
See, that's just a quickie. He went to the same place, Suno. It's called Suno, Suno. And Big Ryan created this one too. This is another song Big Ryan did. I like this one. This is one of my favorite.
ProTinkerToys has the best DLC. Brian Young and his dream team, from slot cars to drones, cat guns, and remote control cars, even telescopes, so you can see the stars. Family owned, come young and old. ProTinkerToys is the place to go.
That's just a fun little song. That one there. That's one of my favorite. And then he did this one, Getting a Perm. This is my perm song, okay?
Walked in the shop with a picture on my phone, held it up like a trophy, said I want this done. Stylist raised an eyebrow, kid, you sure that's what you want? I said I'm tired of the same flat days, same flat hair, same
What?
gaze. I need drama, I need bounce, I need strangers, turn it around. Spin
The
that
chair.
me
Yep.
up.
I'm like Brian Young. Anyway, so those are some of the songs my fans have been making me. Because that's what it is. It's fans. You guys see the difference between television and my show on YouTube. There's a big difference, okay? Is television was a one-way media, okay? All you could do is just watch that media, okay? That's all it was. Television, and it still is. Television is a one-way media. Okay, now podcasts and internet live streams and internet shows are a two-way live stream in the sense that it's two ways because you can at least comment. Okay, you can voice your comment and I can actually read it. Okay, and that's what makes this show so popular. Okay, is that people can actually interact with other people, okay? And that is what's so unique and so amazing about the internet and about YouTube, okay? Now, YouTube has got its big problems, but that's just the way YouTube is. Oh, no. Mac Henry just sent me a Facebook page. What is he doing now? He's supposed to be working. The future of property taxes. I don't want to know the future of property taxes because there is going to, let me tell you something right now, people. Let me tell you right now, in the next 5 to 10 years, there is going to be a paradigm change, okay? The reason being is for the last 100 years, okay, ever since the progressives have got in office, they have been taking our money and we get less and less from it. And there is going to be a paradigm change. And all these things that we thought were free were never free. And there's going to be a paradigm change in the next 10 years, I think. And there's going to be a lot of changes. There's going to be a lot of people are looking at this property tax saying, you know what? Yeah, why am I paying a property tax? I never owned the property then. Why do I have to pay a tax for the property that I already own? Because if I don't pay the taxes, I don't own it anymore. Well, how is that fair? Okay. And so Adam just sent this picture. Okay, so there's a picture of me. Adam just sent a picture of me doing the live stream. Unbelievable. Now he did a video. Okay, now he did an AI video. I don't think the guy's got a life. I don't think he's got a life, honestly. I really don't.
I want my back ribs, chili speedy back ribs. I want my back ribs, chili babe racks.
The guy's got problems, I think.
I want my back ribs, chili speedy back ribs. I want my back ribs, chili babe racks.
Unbelievable. Okay, Anthony Babincino. Brian lowered the screen so we couldn't see it. That's beautiful. I thought you would like that. So much drama, unbelievable. Well, I'm in a good mood today. Again, I finally recovered from my back problems, or my. It's amazing how a synaptic nerve can really just mess you up big time. And by having a good chiropractor, it doesn't take one time; it takes several times to adjust you so that you are fixed. You know what I mean, Bean? You know what I mean, Bean? No chest hair. No, I don't have any chest hairs. I've always been my head. Now Daniel has a lot of chest hair, but he has no head hair. So let's see here. I was supposed to get did these sea containers get opened? Are the sea containers open? You got time to send this crap, but you don't have time to open the sea containers. Mac Henry. Sometimes I wonder about him. There's going to be a paradigm change. Number one, they need to do away with all government employee unions. They have to be dismantled, because you can't have a union based on voting your own raises. Okay, that's why you have towns in California that they can't even afford the people that are working in the towns. Okay, and that's the big problem. And it's all going to come to roost here in a couple of years. I think within 10 years, really. Let's talk about slot car pleases. William B wants to talk about slot cars. Okay. All right, William, let me explain something to you, William B. Okay, let me please explain to you that this is a inclusive show. I hate to use that word, but we talk about everything on this show, not just slot cars. We talk about RC cars, the Big Bear, which is a great RC car to get a hold of, the Big Bear. Okay, or you can get the Samurai, a one, I think it's 112 scale or 110 scale RC car. The Samurai, great RC car. Or you can get the Navajo, which is a crawler. This thing crawls on the ground. This is the largest one, 110 scale crawler. We have the Navajo and the Apache. Now, I did want to show you about the California Cruising, but nobody is going out to the sea container and opening it up. They're sending me stupid text messages about sales tax. Like I really sea container is still locked up. Unbelievable. Well, I wanted to show you. We also have one of these, the American Street Duel. With this is Scale Electric, and we have one of these. All you have to do is go Scale Electric, American Duel. We have a demo of one of these on sale for $129. A demo set, great starter set. If you want a just nice, fun slot car set, you can get anything you want. You can get Carrera. You can get a Carrera Go set. Anything you want, we've got. Everything you could imagine, we have. Everything we have. Rally 4x4. We got a lot of Rally 4x4s. Brian, free 124th crawler with any $200 order, or needs to be just RC. No, it could be anything. Yeah, so just anybody, just so everybody knows that we have a sale going on until Friday, okay? If you buy $200 or more, as of right now, $200 or more right now, you're going to get, these are $130 cars. You're going to get one. Now you're going to get the 124 scale car. You're going to get one crawler, okay? If you spend over $200, okay? You're going to get a crawler free. If you spend over $200, okay? That's a great deal, okay? That's a great deal. From now until Friday, all right? Now until Friday. Brian, and can we talk about, okay, so slot cars. All right, so slot cars, I guess William is freaking out that I'm not talking about slot cars. And I try, William. All right, so what we're going to do is, I'm feeling much better today. So let's see what the, let's see how my biometric pressure is.
Keep the cuff at heart level. Start measurement now.
And so we have a lot of fun stuff, but we have the sale going on right now. If you spend over $200, you get a 124 scale rock climber for free. Now, I don't know what to tell you about that. All I know is this. That's a deal. I mean, that's a sweet deal. That's $120 retail free. You know what I'm saying? Are you on the same path that I am? You walking down that same?
Your systolic blood pressure
150 over 97.
and 50 millimeter of mercury pillar.
That is basically a very healthy 66-year-old. I mean, you stop and think, I'm 66 years old, okay? I take no medication. And I'm 66 years old. Now, I have some aches and pains. Everybody does. I'm 66. I saw a guy last week that he's 92 years old. Holy moly. Anyway, once we get the sea containers on, I'll get a California cruising in here. And we'll take a look at that California cruising set. Are we going to ever open up the sea containers or no?
Yeah, you can go do it right now.
I do. He's in a bad mood. 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 He's in a focused mood. He's in a focused mood. He's in a focused mood today because Daniel probably has lectured him.
Yeah, 1,000 times. If I do that, then
I tell you, listen.
I get either yelled at by him or you.
I don't yell at you. I just kind of make fun of you.
No, you do a little bit of both. Remember the time at the live stream where they're like full contact option?
Buy the Rock Solar, you can get a charger car. Oh, these things are sweet. These things right here, Rock Solar. This is the best charger I use one right here all the time. The best chargers ever. Okay. Ever. I've had it for 4 years.
Every live stream is powered by that. This live stream is
this live stream is powered by Rock Solar. Rock Solar, guys. You buy a Rock Solar plus a slot car, a couple slot cars, you're going to get a free rock climber, and then you charge the rock climber on your Rock Solar. My sister or my daughter Catherine, she comes into the shed yesterday. You know, it's funny. Nobody ever comes into the shed yet. Nobody comes into my shed unless they want something. I know that, everybody. And so whenever I'm laying down, I'm watching something, I'm just in there. All of a sudden, somebody comes in, and I know that they're not here just to have fun with me or to sit down or watch a movie with me. They want something, and so immediately I go, "What do you want?" She goes, "Well, this Rock Solar, I heard you have this charger. Yeah, it's a Rock Solar. You're my daughter. You get an employee discount if you want one, and so, you get the solar panel. You put this in your car while you're driving, okay." And the thing charges automatically. I mean, how else? Literally, you put the solar panel in the window, okay? And as you're driving, it's charging as you're using it. So, in a sense, it's never going to end. See, that's where I don't have a problem with solar panel, is that you have to have a solar panel or solar that actually works with the operation you're doing. But to be spending millions of dollars like a factory, that just doesn't make any sense. Okay, so guess what? I'm going to start this right now. This is going to kind of give us a prelude to the show today, because I know this is going to upset William. William's going to be mad at me. So, William, I hope you forgive me for this here. Let me pull this up. All right, William, please forgive me, William. I don't want William B to get upset with me, but we have to go into this now. You ready? Are we ready?
They're all powdered donuts tonight. Frankie did his best. Sweet! It's donut time. It's donut time. With Brian. It's donut time. Have a donut, have a Coke. Yeah, that's how we start the show. Sent Frankie out on a bike real fast. Said, bring him back, don't make it last. Came back a light, I said, hold up. Come on. He said, they smell.
I know you ate that.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
This stuff right here. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time. With Brian. It's donut time. Have a donut, have a Coke. Laugh it off, it's just a joke. Camera on, jet flies in. Slot car fans like, let's begin. Workbench full at ProTinkerToys. Sugar rush for all the boys. Powder on the hands, can't feel my face. Still keeping up a steady pace. Frankie Nodden did just fine. Fueling up this donut time.
time. Brian, time. And a Coke.
That's what he spoke.
We have a theme song now.
That's the official theme song for Donut Time with Brian. We just keep selling guns. I literally don't know what to say about guns. We just sold. I cannot tell you how many guns we sold. I mean, it's almost crazy, you know. And the more we sell, the more we sell. You know, it's really ridiculous. Look at these things. Look at these. Aren't these just good looking?
Sold 3 AKs.
Look at this. All the AKs are gone. All the guns are gone. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that ice. Holy cow. We have ice. Oh, that's solid. That's solid ice right there. Solid ice. Oh, we have ice in our Coke. Oh, man, there's nothing better than ice Coke in your Coke when you're drinking it. There's nothing better than a Coca-Cola that makes ice as you drink it. Oh, my goodness. Great. Holy moly. Oh, look at the ice. It's forming as I'm drinking. Look at all that ice. It's more of a slushy. Oh, man, it just keeps forming. Oh, my goodness. It just keeps making more ice. That's the best kind of Coke. Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. We still have some 55 Bel Airs. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Well, Mike Beagle, my buddy, Mike Beagle. Oh, man, nothing better than ice. Oh, I drank all the ice. Wow. Nothing better than ice Coke. It's donut time. It's donut time. Now, I took the kids out to dinner on Friday. All my grandkids except for Riley or Kimber and I met this kid. I think his name is Trace. Anyways, and he needs to call me because the video that I took of him didn't work, and I want to do a new one. It's donut time. Don't we have any slot car orders?
You know what? I'm not sure. A few.
80% of the orders this weekend are gun orders. Does that make any sense? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's donut time. All right, last donut of the day. Now, if anybody wants to go to Sam's Club and buy me a box of donuts, all you have to do is do that. Well, my Coca-Cola was the right temperature. No more donuts. All done. Basically, all the donuts in this little thing are basically one donut. If you really stop and think about it, it's just one big glazed donut, but they're 6 small little donuts. It's donut time. Nothing better than a donut at donut time. Just set them in the vault. You were such a creep.
What are you talking about?
I tell you, something, you know, Mac is just, he's a bozo sometimes. Just a bozo. Now, let's see what we got. I don't have really room to. Okay, so I've got something special here. Oh my gosh, that felt so good. Oh my gosh, come on, Brian, stop. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Brian. I got to get that beat though now. It's donut time. It's donut time. It's donut time with Brian. Okay, now we have a box here. I got something to show you guys. You get a 124 scale rock climber if you spend $200 or more between now and Friday. Very simple. Just spend $200, you're going to get a free rock climber car. That's all there is to it. From now until Friday. And so all you do is, if you're watching this live stream tomorrow or later tonight, if you buy $200 or more, anything on our website, you're going to get an IMAX 124 scale rock climber car absolutely free. We're just going to put it in the box and you can have fun with it. So that's all there is to it. Hey, Big Ryan needs to make a camp song with Adam, brother. Darn, I spent $250 on Friday. Well, that's your problem. Buy more. Wrap the bottle is OCD. So if you spend $200, you're going to get a rock climber free. That starts right now. Now, what we do have is something really special. We have a case. We have a case of something right here. Look at this. This is a case of a very special set. Let's open this up here. Let's open this up together. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at that. A case of California cruising. California dreaming. Well, you know what's really sad about the mamas and the papas? They were very dysfunctional people. Man, I tell you, they were sleeping with everybody. All right, so we got California cruising. California cruising. Oh my gosh, this is a beautiful set. They're on sale right now, 20% off. Holy moly. You got to be kidding, Brian. No, I'm not. 20% off. And if you buy a whole case, of them, you're going to get a rock climber car, absolutely free. Whole case of sets. These are going to be, you could give one of these to everyone. You know what was really funny about this? Is you could buy a case of these sets. And if you've got a bunch of if you're a woman watching this live stream, because we get a lot of women watching this, like you want to get your dad or your uncle or your son or your nephew or your cousin something great for Christmas. This is it. I tell you, you know what's so funny too is because this is the truth. You get your dad or get anybody in your family one of these for Christmas. Guess what they're going to be doing on Christmas Day? They're going to be opening this up and they're going to have so much fun together, having fun. There are 3 sets in the case. Look at this, 3 sets, 1, 2, 3. Now the only problem is I have to ship the California or the I have to ship the IMAX. I should do a Brian's bargain where if you buy a case of you get ours or more slot cars. You know what I should give them is I should give them the Datsun cars, all 3 free Datsun cars, because that's basically $100 and some. I could do that. Buy a whole case of them. No shipping, no free shipping. I can't give shipping out yet, guys. We don't have the money you have, Brian. We don't have the money you have. I don't have the money either. That's why I'm offering you a deal. That's why I'm offering the California Cruising with not only the 55 Bel Air, the black and silver, but you also get the 1956 blue F100 in this awesome set. Okay, so what do you want?
Hey, are we gonna have Terry, the guy for the city, mow the yard again this year?
I don't know yet. I already told him this morning to mow it just until I decide.
Okay, because I was just gonna say it's kind of high. So
yeah, he's gonna do it today.
okay, cool.
Okay, is that okay with you?
Yeah, no, he came in.
No, I know that. I just want to make sure I make you happy there. I despise him. I don't know why I despise him so much, but I do. His mom has always been a pain in my butt. I don't know why she has, but Becky Henry, his mother, has just always, she did have something though. So I don't know if anybody knows the relationship to Mac Henry and Becky Henry. Okay. So let me tell you the history of Becky Henry. So Becky Henry, they became foster parents before we did. And they were fostering they called her the girl from hell, okay? Because I guess they woke up one day and the girl was in their bedroom with a knife. And I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. Anyways, let's go back to 2015. No, it has to be further than that. Before the kids. This has to be 2010, maybe 2010, 11, 12. So Mac Henry's dad had been fired or been left go at this one museum. Okay. And so I've been asking, so Becky Henry's relatives used to work for the MPC model company in Michigan. MPC, okay, MPC models, okay, and AMC models, okay, and so she had like 20 boxes of sealed model kits, okay, that had never been opened. Plus, she had about a half dozen slot cars, okay, that had never been opened. These are mint condition from 1960s. And I said, boy, Becky, I'd love to sell these. No, I don't want to sell them. Well, all of a sudden, she calls me because her husband had been laid off. They needed money. And I said, well, give me 3 model kits and I'll just see what they sell for on eBay. And so I listed 3 models, $50 a piece. And these were mint model kits from 1965. Okay. Mint, not even out of the packet. The wrapping was still on them. By the end of the week, they were selling for about $150 a kit, model kit. And I had over 200 model kits to sell. And I gave her cash. I said, here's all $300 for those. If I sell all these, they're going to sell like crazy. She had a Chiquita or Cheetah slot car from Cox in the packaging. Okay, mint in the packaging. One of them had mouse damage. The other one was mint. I listed it on eBay. I had a guy from the Philippines text me and said, I will buy it right now for $500. I said, sold. By the time I sold all these model kits that Becky Henry and I, that we listed, the total take for all these models and all these vintage slot cars was $19,000. She got half of that. Cash, just cash. $19,000. And I think it was 2010. I don't know. Mac Henry's dad, he lost his job with this university or some museum or some creator or something. And so anyway, that's a little bit of story. What's the case price? Well, that's a good question. The case price is 20% off. You get 20% off on all. You get 20% off. Let's see, draft order. Let's see here. Products. Yeah, it's basically $139 minus 20% off. 20% off. That's a great deal. I mean, good grief. And you get a whole case of them. Plus, right now, if you buy more $200, you're going to get a free 124 scale rock climber. What other deal do you want me to give you? Did you get the tech? Yes, I did, Adam. Okay.
Look for the bad necessities. This is for both says. Forget about Baptist faith. I mean the bare necessities and bring the bare necessities of life.
That doesn't even make sense, Adam. That doesn't even make sense, Adam.
Look for the bad necessities. This is for both
I don't understand, Adam.
Look for the bad necessities. This is for both on it says. Forget about Baptist strike, Dave. I mean the bare necessities and bring the bare necessities of life.
I don't understand, Adam. That doesn't make any sense. Kevin W. Does everybody understand that if you buy a case of these, listen, you know what this is? Can I just tell you what this is right here? This is an investment, okay? Now, you could go out and spend $300 on coffee, on going out to dinner, or buying some junk at Walmart, or you can go out and say, you know what, I'm going to buy 3 of these as an investment, as a long-term investment, like a 10-year investment. Okay, that's what you do, because in 10 years, this will be double what the price is right now. Okay, that's what's happened to every one of the original Auto World sets. So there are a lot of people that want the original. Bob got it. I bet he did. Do club members get 30? Yes, you get 20 plus 10. What else? That's why we do this for our club members. We love you, club members. Oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to do. I could throw the hook as much as I can, see if I can grab you like a fish and pull you right through the screen. Holy cow. Invoice me. Let's see. Invoice me for 1 set with the cars. Kent Young. Invoice me for 1 set with the cars. It comes with the cars. All right. So Kent Young wants a California cruising set. So we need to invoice Kent Young for 1 set. I don't know how to do it when I'm on this here. I don't know how to do an order right from here. Let me see if I can figure this out. Hey, how are you? How are you doing? You're looking for needles. Why does everybody want Nito when I'm out of them?
Well, what I told Dad a long time ago, I'm like, you need Nitos. He's like, we had some at first. We bought
No, what? I told Jerry last year I gave him all those discounts on all those meals, and all of a sudden now everybody wants them.
Yeah, and now we have none.
I know. Now
my grandson's addicted to them.
I know. We got more coming. We got a whole stuff. Matter of fact, we do have 1 coming in, I think, later today. It's just 1. Only getting 1 box. But yeah, we're getting more. Plenty more. That's why he called me today. I think that's why.
I know he did call you to see if you wanted to sell something, but I was like, do you know if he's open? Because my grandson used to always come up here with my brother.
Right.
All the time and buy stuff from you. And he's like, can we stop? And I'm like,
yeah, they're open. We're still open. All right. So, so Nidu is the new hot toy.
You got what?
All right. So I need to. No, I was just talking to my live stream.
You're good.
All right. Let's see. Order status. Let's see. Delivery, return. All right. So how do I orders? Okay. How do I create an order? Status order, fulfillment, status, return, order status, cancel. All right. So how do I create Brian? All right, let's see. Brian. Okay, new order right here. Okay, new. No, that's not what I want. Products, orders. Oh. Hello there, Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Hello, how can I help you today, please?
Yeah, this is Kent Young, and what is you said the case set was 100? Well, how much?
What it's 139 times 3, so it's
times 3.
Yeah, because it's about 100. Well, minus 20% plus 10. Minus 10. So whatever your club discount plus the discount is, that's what the 3 sets price is going to be.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
You sure?
Yeah, so I want to check with my wife about getting the case in.
Just remember remember that, like I said this morning, this is what I tell people, is that this is a long-term investment, because you could go out and buy a bunch of, coffees and that over the next month. That's gone. This is 3 sets, which have a Bel Air and a Ford or a Ford F-100. This will always go up in price. This will never go down in price. You're gonna at least get back what you paid for it. But if you drink a bunch of coffee for a month, that's gone. This is not gone. You're gonna have a case of those.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, check it out. We got plenty of. I just bought 100 of them, so we got plenty. And that's why I'm offering this deal to everybody.
Okay.
All right.
I will give you a call back.
All right.
Thanks. Bye.
Yep. Yeah. See, that's the thing, guys. You can go buy yourself coffee. You can go eat dinner and spend the dinner, or you can go golfing and everything. This is always going to be right here. California Cruising. That's the deal right here. And I got a discount from Auto World, and I'm just passing it right on to you because I want you to have the same discount I have. So I'm giving you a deal on that set. Take up on it. Buy a case of them. Just as a long, you could buy yourself $300 worth of gold, or you can buy yourself $300 worth of these. Now, here's why this is more better than gold, because gold is going to go up and down. Okay. Now you can say, well, it's never going to go down, Brian. Well, it was at 5,000. Now it's 4,000, 300 or 700. This is never going to go down in price. This will constantly go up like this, especially at the discount you're getting it at. This will always go up like this. You'll at least get what you paid for it and more. Okay. And that's why I'm giving you this deal. Plus, we have the California Cruising and we have the showroom shootout. I think it's 334.
That was around when I was.
And all the Hot Wheels sets that we had in. All the Hot Wheels stuff. Unbelievable. All the race sets that we've had and we've sold out. It's amazing how many race sets that we have sold out. I'm looking at all the race sets that have sold out. We've sold hundreds of them, at least 1,000 sets. And I still don't get the respect that I think I should deserve. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, well, you adopted a family. Because, like, my parents did.
I'm going to put in a bunch of the 3-car sets, combos of the showroom shootout. Complete sets we have at $159.99. We're going to drop that to $139 also. Is the $139.99. Just put those on sale for $139.99, the showroom shootout. Plus, I bought the 3-car combo set. There's 2 variants for that. Look at let me list you the sets that I've sold out. And when I bought these sets, I bought 100 of them. Okay. So let this sink in. These are sets that I've sold out since we've been open, and I've sold more than 100 of them. Sox and Martin, showroom shootout. Okay. Hot Wheels Legends of the Quarter Mile. Semi-frozen set. Okay. Hot Wheels Snake and Mongoose. Victory 400, 500 sets. I mean, it's amazing. Hot Wheel Legends of the Quarter Mile, Snake and Mongoose. Rat Think. Outlaw, Outback, Overland. Winged Warrior, 200 sets. Summit Motocross Night Under Fire, sold out. Unbelievable. The amount of sets that I've sold since I've been open. Now, everybody could say, well, I sell a lot of sets. Nobody has sold more sets, one retailer, than me. Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Take it to the bank. If you don't believe me, that's not your. And if I'm wrong, somebody needs to tell me and prove to me that I have not sold more sets than anybody else in the country. Okay. I just want to know if there's anybody else that has sold more. I know there's not. That's the whole point. I know there's nobody on the planet that has sold more race sets than I have. One retail store, one internet shop. Okay. I just listed 10 sets. That's 1,000 sets right there that I bought. I bought, 400 sets? This is a good deal. So we have this set, and we have the showroom shootout, and then we got the new. So that's the California Cruising set. California Cruise, and then we have the that's the Super International. Now that'd be a good combo, Super International and Rally 4x4. I think that's a Brian's bargain, actually. Plus you get the Arton Senna or a Giant Raceway. Just buy all four of them. Buy all four sets for $1,000. I should do that. I should offer the Super International, the Rally 4x4, the Giant Raceway, okay, the Giant Raceway, and the Arton Senna set. One big deal. All four sets. Super International, Goliath, Rally 4x4, all four sets. What if I could sell that? Would I? $1,000? Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. $1,000. That's tempting. It's tempting to sell it. That's very tempting to sell that for $1,000. Very tempting. But we got some great Brian's Bargains anyway. You want to get a bunch of race sets, just check out Brian's Bargains. I've told people about Brian's Bargains. Just check out Brian's Bargains. Those are all the deals you can get. All the deals that are going to throw you into a tizzy. Okay, so why is he saying this? Brian, please contact Gene at Slot Car Depot regarding the Golf Bel Air. I don't need to contact Gene because there's no reason to. So he's finally wanting a winged warrior set. See, I knew this was going to happen on these sets. Is that you can, because I have a warehouse that I don't pay for, I could put as much product in there and I could have it in there forever and it's never going to cost me a dime. The problem with AutoWorld is AutoWorld has to pay every day that something is sitting in the warehouse. Auto World does in Washington State at the warehouse there. Every time they have a new product that's shipped to Washington State at the Regal, they have to pay the day it's going in there. Okay, storage fees. Now everybody says, "Oh, that's cheaper than if we had our own warehouse." I just don't see how it is. You know, you're constantly paying them to store your stuff. Sooner or later, it's going to be, this is what you're paying for storage. Okay. You know, and it just sooner or later it's going to outload the cost, you know. And so the longer it stays at Brendamore, the more money they lose. I don't get it. You know, and so uh you know, it's like, you know, you can only store something. And I have a warehouse right down here that costs me nothing. It doesn't cost me a dime. I pay property tax on it, which is nothing. Okay. And so, and I've told Auto, you know, if you want to get stuff out of your warehouse and get it into my warehouse and not lose money, send it to me. Give me a long-term credit note and boom, I've got it for you. Same thing I told to SCX, you know, I told them, you know, you need a place to ship it from the US to your US American consumers. We have a pallet of stuff coming, and hopefully that we're going to be listing that here soon. He wants the release date. Well, have him call me there. Why do you think you know, what really annoys me there, Origin Nassau, is that, you know, it's like you think you know everybody in the hobby world, and it really pisses me off. Okay. Just, oh my gosh, he knows how to contact me. I don't need you to tell me that you know, you're in, it's like you're trying to prove that you just know everybody. Okay. And it's, oh my gosh, it really is annoying. He wants the release day. Gene sells Afro Shilleen Brian. Gene sells Afro Sheen. Gene sells Afro Sheen. Why are we talking about Gene? I don't understand. Derek. Okay, so now Derek is finding out, hey, it's hey, donut time. I want you to be. I already did donut time. Derek. You must have been asleep. Okay, you can't be asleep, Derek. Unbelievable. I personally love this family. Ay, ay, ay. So not everybody wants a some people just want the cars on some of these sets. Scooby-Doo, some of these are just fun sets for the price. Okay. And we've got every set you can possibly imagine. We got the Motor 400. We got the Super 8. We have 3 of those left. The Crisscross Track. I love that set, the Crisscross Track. Blues Brothers. Why did they decide to go Blues Brothers? I'll never understand that idea at Auto World. What got them thinking that Blues Brothers was going to be the great idea? I could have told them, listen, I wouldn't do another Blues Brothers set. What'd they do? Another Blues Brothers set. Now, they must have sold out of these. I don't think they have. That's my opinion. Okay, they don't go for you. Okay. They don't go for you first there, Oren. Oh, man. Okay, he really gets to me. He really gets to me. I never thought there'd be one person that is so annoying that upsets me. I really didn't think there'd anybody be like that. But there's one person that does that constantly. Ian Albert. Who is Ian Albert? Ian Albert. I always look forward for your donut time, Yahoo. Donut time is donut. Let's see. Request. Unable to add. Kent Young. Ted Baker. Got a lot of people on Facebook this morning. Like to see that. Bring them on the live stream. Send a request. Okay, we can't get anybody there on that. So we got all the sets. So if you're thinking about getting into slot cars, I mean, there's only one place to get them from, and that's from ProTinkerToys.com. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I could tell you not to. I could tell you this too. I could tell you that too. We're gonna try to have enough inventory when we go down to Cleveland. I'm not going to overdo myself. I'm going to have a good inventory of everything that we sell. We're just going to see how it goes. We're just going to see how the show goes and go from there. You want to check out all of Brian's bargains. That's the key thing you want to check is Brian's bargains. Those are all the deals that you can get. I guess they think I'm easier than you, just trying to help. Okay, well, I'm glad. I really am. I'm so glad. Why do you start your own channel, Snuggles? Just start your own channel, okay? Just start your own channel, okay? When you get to 14,400 subscribers, let me know, okay? When you get to 14,400 subscribers, let me know. When you have 100 people on the live stream, then let me know, okay? Okay, why are you still pulling guns? What the heck? Okay, so this is crazy. All right, so these are all the gun orders. This is crazy. All right, so this is all the gun orders that we've had just this weekend. This is why we have so many guns. Okay, I want to show you. This is why we have so many guns. These are all gun orders that are shipping out today. Okay, this is all the gun orders. All right, these are just gun orders. These aren't slot car orders. These are gun orders. These are all gun orders. Gun, all, and these are more gun orders. Okay, these are all gun orders. That this is why. Unbelievable. So that's why, if you guys say, well, why do you spend so much time on guns? That's why, right there. All those gun orders. Oh my gosh. If I sold 10 or 12 guns a week, I wouldn't spend any time on them. But when I'm spending all day long, look at this. These are all empty. This is all empty. I'm all sold out of guns. It's not like I want it. It's not like I wish I had more. I can't get them. She's sold out. I sold every one of her guns. It's not like I'm hoping that Brian, do you sell any toy guns? Okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That must be a joke. Yes. Who cares about who cares about who knows who we are here for slot cars? Holy moly. I'm a control freak. Okay, so the problem is nobody ever tries to call me. Okay. So you don't have anything to say, okay? Unbelievable. You're the last of the Mohicans. I'm always going to support you. You're a good human being. Dave, LOL. You don't sell Nerf guns. Yes, I do sell Nerf guns right here. Here's the Nerf gun right here. Okay, we have a great Nerf gun 2-pack. This will shoot either the big Nerfs or the small Nerf. Dual strike, a great cheap. It's item number 44597. It's a Nerf gun. It's a 2-pack. It shoots big ones and small ones. You get a sample of both of them inside. This is the Nerf gun right here. I bought 500 of these things for I can't tell you how much I bought them. I bought them cheap. Right here, Nerf guns. Plus, we have regular pellet guns. I have tons of pellet guns. M21 pellet guns. Uzis. I have Uzis. I have machine guns. Pellet guns. Machine gun pellet guns. I've got everything gun, but toy guns are what we can't keep in stock. Look at that. We just sold out of the. Oh my gosh. So this is I can't really show you this, but I can't really have it in my hand. I can just basically show you. This is the largest cap gun that we have. Okay. I can't even show you. It's the largest one. It's huge. And why we have two of them out of the packages, I'll never know. Unbelievable. I think he likes to take all the guns and just leave them outside. Like, what am I going to do? How am I going to sell these? Unbelievable. It's not like, okay, so here we go again. It's so funny how, plus all the people, okay, I tell you, I think he likes doing this. I really think he likes doing this. Plus all the people he works with contacts me constantly, and I know them personally because I have. Unbelievable. You know what? Then start your own channel, please. Start your own channel. Leave this channel. Just leave. Go leave and start your own channel, okay? They don't want to deal with you. Okay, fine. If they don't want to deal with me, I totally understand, okay? I totally understand. Then leave me alone. Just leave. Just go. Just leave. I don't have a problem with it. Just leave. I would not miss you at all, okay? Just so you know, okay? Oh, I can't handle it. We have surface to air missiles. I don't have any surface to air missiles. Now we don't have to deal with it. Thank you. Thank you, Adam. Finally, LOL. Okay, Anthony, thanks. You know what it is? I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What's up? What's up? Okay, so we have more guns than we know what to do with. We don't have any in stock. Okay, so like, what the heck? Can we get anything in stock? Of course not. We don't have anything in stock. Half the guns I have are out of stock. I got no German Lugers other than the other ones that I got from Paris. That's what I initially got them from. Then I found out they're actually a Goner gun. I started buying from Goner. Now I get them from both sources. I like to poke the bear with Brian, but I will never affect his business or put him down. Sing a song for us, Brian. Sing a song for us. I once knew a man named Snuggles. I once knew a man named Snuggles. Snuggles could never shut up. His brother Peter would tell him to shut up, but Snuggles could never shut up. I knew a person like Snuggles. He could never shut up, oh no. One day he pissed off Brian so much that Adam banned for the day. Slot Car Underground. Do you carry any good squirt guns? Now, that's a good question. I don't carry any squirt guns. That's so funny. I've got to find a good squirt gun company. So let me look into that. Please stop. All right, I'll stop.
We do need a squirt gun, but we have a bubble gun.
Oh, yeah, we do have a bubble gun. This makes bubbles, okay?
That's legit.
And this is legit. This makes a lot of bubbles. It's a bubble blaster, and we do sell bubble blasters. Item number is, what's the item number? 80045NV. Bubble blaster. Check out the bubble blaster at ProTinkerToys.com. Bubble blaster. I do need to find water guns. A good water gun. I do need to find a good company that makes water guns. Please stop. All right, I will. I wish I had a hobby shop like Brian's near me. Please stop. Brian, you make my day every time you are on. Well, thank you there. Oh, yeah, Tommy. Sad slug. Every time Brian sings, all the neighborhood dogs join in. I'm having Brianna make us a meatloaf for the show. I had a squirt gun years ago. Give me some time to look for squirt guns, okay? The problem is I know a company that sells them. You know what the deal is, guys? Let me tell you something. Let me give you guys an insight on some things here, okay? This is my show, okay? There's a lot of people that claim to be, they claim to be know everybody, and they claim to be somebody, okay? And they claim to be that, but they have no backing to anything of what they say. Okay? I have done what I've said I've done. I've been everywhere. I've done it. I've gone to everywhere. I've talked to everybody. I've done it. Okay. I don't need to prove myself anymore. Okay. Now, if Gene doesn't want to call me, which I doubt he doesn't, he could call me anytime. Okay. He knows how to call me. Okay. Let's just call Gene. Let's see if Gene. Let's see if he's personal friend with Snuggles. Okay.
Good morning, Slocko Depot.
Yeah, this is Brian Young calling. I was told to call you because I guess you're close friends with a guy named Snuggles.
Okay. That's you mean Phil? I'm not. I know he was thrown off your site or whatever.
Well, no. He says that he's a personal friend to you, and he knows you more than I do, and that he basically said that I should call you about the 55 Bel Air, and which all you have to do is call, and so he gets inflated in his head. See, and I don't know if you've experienced that or not, but
listen, I only experienced him when I used to listen to you. I don't have time anymore. I'm just so busy. I haven't put on one of your things probably in about 2.5 months.
So you haven't talked to him in at least 2.5 months?
No,
well, he said he just talked to you recently. Like what?
He talked to me today because, again, I met him at the Slocko show in New York. First time I ever met him, the Bob Beer show. I was there. I met him for the first time ever. And again, he made it like he was my best friend. Called me. He wanted a deal on the AFX International set. I said, okay, I'll send it to do it, friends and family, PayPal. And he did. And that was my whole thing with Phil. What happened is he sent it to the wrong email address that I sent to him. And he's saying, well, you don't have a good email address. Well, to make a long story short, that's why I spoke to him this morning. So he goes, oh, yeah, listen to Brian. I said, well, if you listen to Brian, I said, I haven't had time to listen to him. Do you know when the Bel Airs are coming out? You never told him to call. You never did or anything like that.
Okay, so you did talk to him this morning then?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I'll apologize for that part. But yeah, I told the word is that they're being produced May 15th. They should ship China by the end of June. That's what I'm hoping for. Or not end of June, end of May.
Right.
So I'll let you know as soon as they ship. I will let you know. Okay.
Okay. How many are you giving me?
200.
Okay. Me 240, 5 cases.
Yeah, 240. Yep.
Okay. Not a problem.
All right.
I used to listen to you every day. Again, I got a kid.
Well, you should listen to me every day. I'm very disappointed, okay, that you don't listen to me every day.
You know what it is? I'm so busy lately, which is good. And I got 2 million things going on. It's so hard to listen to you. And that's all.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Gee.
Listen, one other thing. Have you spoke to Richard?
I have not spoke to Richard. I was going to talk to him before I drove to Vegas, but he was going to call me, but he never did.
Yeah, me neither. Now he's in China. He never called me either. So I was just wondering.
Oh, he's in China right now?
Yeah. I know I pissed him off. I told you the New York show.
Yes.
So I didn't, whatever. So yeah, he's in China right now.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, we'll talk later. I'm going to call you later.
All right. Thanks,
Yep.
Bye.
All right. So, Owen or Phil, he did talk to Gene. But so he must buy from Gene, not from me anymore. Okay, so that's a little disturbing. Okay, so he goes to Gene to do all of his purchases, not me. Now that's fine. Okay, but don't come onto my website and criticize my website. Okay, you go to Gene and do your stuff with Gene, but don't come on my site and bash my website ever again. Okay, so let's make that very clear. Okay. Well, I want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. We've had a good 2.5 hours of show. I can't believe it's been 2.5 hours, honestly. I don't know where time goes, okay? I literally do not know where time goes, okay? And now, just so everybody knows, so they don't get messed up, is that we basically, I do 5 live streams a week, okay? Monday through Friday, okay? And that's a 2.5 hour show every day. I do it for you, my customers. Now, when you if you're one of my customers, and we have a lot of people that support the store and the channel, and I appreciate that. But when I do these live streams, I do them for you. Okay. Now tomorrow, Tuesday is in the shed Tuesday, where I'm going to tinker in the shed. Okay. It's always doing something in the shed on Tuesday, and then Wednesday is normally back here at the store, and then Thursday is build it with Brian on Thursday. So build it with Brian Thursday is where I build a Lego type item. Okay. A new item that we have. Okay. And then Friday is the Friday show, which is down here in the store, and we just have a lot of fun. Okay. I just want everybody to understand that this show is really for you guys. You guys just like to watch me talk, I think. I don't know. And we have a lot of fun. And this weekend, Adam and I are going to be at the Cleveland Shot Car Show on Friday. I'll be there on Friday at 3 o'clock probably. And we're going to set up on Friday, and then Saturday. I'm about 80%, maybe 90% back to my full Brian Young, 100% go-getter type attitude. I'm almost there. I think the chiropractor that I went to last week did a great job adjusting me, and I feel 90% better, and we're going to know by this weekend. I'm not going to be doing a lot of lifting this weekend, though, so Adam better be ready to be lifting boxes, because I'm not going to do a lot of lifting, that's for sure. I've got a cart, and I'm going to bring that cart with me, and we can load it on the cart, but I'm not going to do a lot of lifting. Let's make that very clear, okay? And I got a new mattress for the camper. I bought this, my son sells mattresses. I told you that, right? Ryan has a mattress store called Perrysburg Mattress, okay? Hey, Siri, where is the CERTA corporate office? I wish you would shut up. Oh my God. Hey, Siri, where is the CERTA corporate office? Oh my God. Hey, CERTA, or hey, Siri, what is the corporate phone number for CERTA? Hey, Siri, what is the corporate phone number for CERTA Mattress? Hey, Siri, what is the corporate office of CERTA Mattress? CERTA Mattress Corporate Factory. Hey Siri, what is the corporate office for Serta Mattress? Georgia? How is Georgia the? Hey Siri, what's the corporate office of Serta Mattress? Georgia? Well, first of all, there's no fire, okay, at this show. Okay, just there's no fire at this show. Okay. Yes, the crawlers are pretty cool. So let me end the show with this. So if you buy $200 worth of product, you buy $200 worth of product, you get a $200 or $130 rock crawler, a 124 scale free. You would spend $200. Okay. Auto World bought Serta. Serta, not Serta. Well, guys, we want to thank everybody for watching the live stream. See you guys later on Facebook. We want to thank everybody for being such a good sport for watching us today. It was a good show. Sarah is back. She wasn't feeling well last week. She wasn't feeling well last week. She helping you shipping? She helping you ship?
Yeah, I can't print. I'm not able to print on that one or that one.
Why not?
I don't know. It's Monday, so now I gotta look it up.
Did you call Daniel?
I want to do this first because he'll be like, you know what he's gonna say.
I don't know. What would you ask AI?
Yeah, Ryan's still awake. I just texted him.
Okay, guys.
You can print on that
See you later.